Hello and welcome to you all. Now we will see some important commands in AutoCAD which are very frequently used in the day-to-day life while drawing some figures in AutoCAD. So at first we will see the sketch command, sketch, sketch. Okay, so by using this sketch command you can draw a freehand object. Okay, so after entering the sketch command, it is asking to specify sketch or type increment tolerance. Okay, so increment means the grids or snap, or how far the what will be the distance between the 2 points when you will move your mouse like this. Okay, so what will be the increment factor? Okay, if you click on type, then it will ask whether the line that is whether the freehand drawing will be with line or polyline or spline, etc. Okay, so I will choose over here polyline. You can use tolerance also, line fit tolerance. You can put something about as per your requirement. Okay, so I will keep it as it is. Okay, so in increment factor it is asking the specify sketch increment. Now by default it is set as 1. I will keep it as it is. Now what you have to do is you have to left click in your mouse and you can draw whatever you want to draw. Okay, when you want to end the line, then you have to click once again the left click in your mouse. Again you can start with the same thing. Okay, so if I choose increment, okay, here I am ending this sketch. If I again enter in the sketch command, if I choose increment here, if I put okay, say for 30. Okay, so again if I draw, see, before 30 units, whatever the units are already settled in the settings, it will pick the second point of that sketch polyline. Okay, of that polyline after 30 units. See, after 30 units again the second point is taking. See, I'm incrementing and after 30 mm it is taking like this way. Okay, so as per your requirement you can set the increment factor to draw the object. Okay, so again I'm click on the left click on my mouse and then I'm ending this sketch here. Now I'm just erasing this sketch. Now we will see the overkill command or the duplicate object find out. Okay, we'll find out the duplicate object. Suppose I draw a circle over here like 90 units. Okay, so 90 units is the radius of this circle. So if I draw, I'm going to draw a spline over an arc as the spline. Okay, so spline on it, so like this. So I've drawn a spline here. Now I am taking an arc on it. So here, here, and here. See, the spline not overlapping completely on the circle, but the arc I had drawn, that is completely overlapping on this circle. See, if I take move command and select on it, or here, okay, if I click on it, it has found one object, that is arc. Then again, if I choose this one, the spline 2, the select objects, one found, 2 total. And if I choose like this way, it is taking 3 objects, that is one arc here to here, and circle like this, and another is spline. Okay, so there are 3 objects, right? So now if I go to modify tool, then from there is an option, that is delete duplicate objects. Okay, so delete duplicate objects, this has a shortcut key from keyboard also, that is overkill. Okay, overkill. Okay, overkill. So in overkill, it is asking to select objects to kill the objects which has overlapped. Okay, the same thing we will get from here also, delete duplicate objects. Okay, so it is asking to specify the select object. Okay, I am covering the total 3 objects. Once again I am telling, that is one circle, one arc, and another is spline. See, total 3 found, it has stored. Okay, so now if I press enter, it will ask to ignore objects property. Which object property we can ignore? No need to, for my case, no need to select anything. Combine collinear objects that partially overlap. Optimize segments with polylines. These some options are already checked over here. So combine collinear objects that are partially overlapped. So arc and circle are partially overlapped. So I will click on OK. So here the tolerance value, it will also check. Whatever the units are already settled in settings, that will be counted over here. So difference between the 2 objects, it will consider for here. So we can change it from here also, no problem. For my case, I will click on OK. See, now once again I will take move command, and similarly I will go for it to choose. Okay, see how many objects are selected? 2 found. That means the arc which was overlapped over here, that is deleted. Okay, that is already deleted. So the overkill command has worked over here. This is very useful for a large scale drawing. So there are very smaller parts are there, so in that case sometimes it is required to delete the duplicate objects. So for now I will delete this one, the spline I delete. Okay, now here you can see a circle. Okay, so this circle has a center point. We are not getting the center point visually over here, so I will go to the dimension. From there I will choose Centermark. it will automatically mark at the center of that circle. So now it is asking select arc or circle. For my case here a circle is there, so I will choose this circle, then it will automatically mark at the center point. You can see, like, if I want to start a line from center of that end, then I am entering the CEN, that is center. Now center of what? Of this circle. See the center point it has picked. Okay, so I will now zoom on it. See the midpoint of this line and midpoint of this line is intersect over here, and this is the center point of this circle. So it is also necessary for some case. You can also enlarge it by using the scale command, like this: scale, selecting the objects, enter, choosing the center point, that is midpoint. Okay, and I'm putting the factor as 2, that is the size will be doubled. Okay, so now I will delete this circle and the center mark. Okay, now suppose I am taking a rectangle over here. Randomly I have taken the rectangle over here. Now I have put the dimension of this arm like this. Okay, so you can use the jogged linear command. Okay, select dimension to add jog, that is a jog point will be added over here. Okay, so it is asking to select dimension, so I will choose this dimension. Okay, now it is asking to specify the location. By default it will take this center point, or else if you want to put somewhere else, then you can choose the point. If I choose this point, then here the jog will be created. Okay, otherwise select dimension, go to jog linear, then choose the dimension and press enter. Okay, you can also change the dimension by click on it. You can put somehow, if you use the scale factor, here it's the dimension factor as somehow some 10% or some or sorry, the as 0.5 factor as 0.5. You can use you can put the values also, like somehow I'm just putting 142. Okay, 143 I'm putting over here, and delete the rest. Okay, you can write and just place on it. Now in my case, what is happening, this text, the dimension text is overlapping, so I can use DIM TE. Okay, select the text, you can change the position also, like this. Now for a design, when you are designing something, there are several dimensions. After finishing the design, we have to finalize the dimensions what you have put at the time of designing. You have to finalize it. So inspection command is there. So after checking this suppose this is a portion of large drawing, So inspection rate, you can put that this is 100% okay, or you can put in this side, like at first select the dimensions, okay, and how, what is the percentage of the inspection rate, you can put like this 50%. This 50% checked, and you have to correlate something with this dimension. So in that case you can put 50%, 60%, whatever it is, or you can put also 100%, like 100%. Okay, you can like this, you can choose this or round. I'll keep it as it is. See, it is showing that it is 100% checked, that is you have already marked. So in a large drawing, when you will go somewhere and after that if you return back here, you may not be able to recover in your mind that whether it is already fully checked, or it needs to be checked once again, or it needs to be correlated with something else. So you can uh, put the inspection like this way. Okay. Okay, thank